Hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2013. We are here on the Ironhorse map. Well, version 2 of the Ironhorse map. And I finally, with admittedly a little bit of struggle, managed to get the rest of the baling done. Or taken care of, I should say. The baling was done quite a while ago, but I managed to get the rest of them trailered and moved up to where they were. A lot of smoke coming out of this thing. To where they could be stored. I'm not sure if it's that Meyer bale stacking tool we were using, or bale grabbing tool, whatever you might want to call it. Or if it was actually our trailer, or a combination thereof, or possibly even the spent tractor with a combination of one or the other. But boy, I'll tell you, once you got some stacks onto that trailer, and once you had bales happening on your Meyer fork grabber dealie, wow. The frame rate was so bad that I was running into walls and stuff trying to drive the tractor back to the farm pulling the trailer. Yeah, not terribly impressive, I'm afraid. But we are finished that part, and we have a good run of bales there. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's going to work out well for us. We shouldn't need to do anything in the way of bales for a while. And that's good, because it is a fairly long process, and in all honesty, there isn't too much that we can't accomplish straight up with straw as far as the game is concerned. So, yeah, what the heck, right? So I hope those of you that checked out the latest map review, Veiled Ergath, I think it was called. It was a tough one. I hope you all enjoyed that. It's actually quite a nice map. As I told you, I've been kind of debating going and doing another run at Glen Malure just because it's been so hard to find a map that I really like, but I don't know. Might give that one a poke. It's going to require mainly large equipment, so it'd be kind of like what we were going to do on the edits of the Hagenstadt or Westbridge Hills maps, as each were. So, yeah. I don't know. It might be. Alright, I'm obviously just faking it. I have no idea if I actually got that or not. How did I make out? Whew, look at that, I actually did. So I think there's just that one patch back in the very end over there. Yeah, I think this tractor might be a little resource hungry when it comes to computers. I think it's got, besides a fair few scripts under its belt, detailing on the modeling is probably fairly exceptional. So there we go. That field is cultivated. And what I actually want to do now, and that's why I've got that little Ford over there, is, like I said, a couple of times I got, oh, okay. Here's that extra little bit that I knew. See, I know when I came by this edge, I didn't do a very good job. So, there we go. That's better. Clean that up. Come over to the edge. Make sure it's all done so I don't get any sort of crop growth coming back on me. Perfect. Now, anyway, as I was saying, a couple of times I've actually had to reset gear because the only way I could get past the edge of this, like up to the edges of these fields, even with this much of a band of grass, was to sink its butt end down in here. seems like a long way, but if you think about, you know, the length of a tractor and the length of pretty much any implement, I didn't miss that. I meant to leave it there. It's a marker. And any sort of implement, I'm afraid that's pretty much what we're looking for is, you know, that's a tiny bit of headland. Now, I know that obviously this cuts down on your entire crop yield because you've got less field, but by the same token, I also think it's yeah, we do have that. Okay, there is an unfold. I don't think it's a... Okay, I think that was necessary, wasn't it? Alright. Are we good now? Yep, that's got her. Alright. So I'm going to just extend the headland on either end of the field here. And see how that turns out. Because it's not, in all honesty, it's not a lot of fun having to your combines and your tractors and stuff out of the ditch. Yeah, what the heck, maybe I'll just do a loop all the way around. I can't see. There we go. Now I can see. Lovely. So yeah, so far this map is working out pretty good. It's unfortunate that last one ran into some issues with it fairly quickly. But that's alright. I have been to that Modding Places Facebook site, and I don't know. I know from just the people that watched the video that I put up that that issue is known, but it certainly didn't seem to be ranking a whole lot of attention on the site, so oh well. That's okay. That's another of those reasons I don't find myself a real fan of hanging out on places like Facebook. Because if you do try, I mean, I have a Facebook site for this this YouTube as well as my own personal one, and I do share my videos to my YouTube Facebook. But I think I have like 3 likes or something. You know, I mean, I don't push it because I don't hang out there, and I don't hang out there because I find that most of these sites seem to be some sort of fanboy, like most of these sites, I'm sorry, most of the Facebook sites that are things like, you know, YouTube link type sites, like the one that I've got is, tend to be just sort of real fanboy sort of things. So, you know, like I said, rather than having people go, well, where exactly is the cowshed? How does that work? Or, you know, maybe in the next version you could, you know, take the blocks out from underneath the pig shed so we can use it. You know, just those sort of little things. So, yeah. That should hopefully help. I know it doesn't look like much, but like I said, we just need a little bit more border going on over here. Looks like it skips a few places too, though, doesn't it? I wonder why. There we go. Well, hopefully that's going to be wide enough now. I said I'm not that concerned with the edges because it's easy enough to follow it. I'm not usually hiring a worker anyways. So, That should do it, I think. That should do it indeed. Let's go have a look at the other end first before I decide that all's well. Because the other side's a little bit different with that road and such on it. Get that out of our way. Well, hopefully that's going to be enough. I think I might run one more line down this side, actually, just to be safe, so I don't have to turn around and do it again right after the next harvesting cycle. So, there we go. And let's get her back down. There we are. The other side looks good, but I think I did do one more pass there than I did here. Now hopefully this will actually give me enough room that I can turn around with the implements without either having to drive back and forth across the crops 6 or 8 times, or, like I said, drive out into either a ditch or a stump or through the bushes and over the dale and all of that happy stuff. And good. We are good. Alright. Now we can take this guy back to the farm. Perfect. Actually, instead of back to the farm, we should probably take it over to the other field that we worked on and do the same thing there. Because it most definitely had the same issue. So, yeah, like I said, that was, loading those bales up wasn't any sort of big deal, but moving them back into storage with the trailer and the tractor and, yeah, all that goodies. Oops, I was supposed to go that way. I'm lost. That's alright, I'll get us turned around. Yeah, slowed the frame rate so badly that the game was pretty much unplayable. And that's unfortunate. There we go, let's turn ourselves around. You can tell I haven't been to the animals yet. Our water tank is still sitting way the heck off in the field. It has not been moved or filled or anything. So, the good news is we do have a little bit of crop in the silo. So, we can sell a little bit of that, make a little bit of money if we need to, and cover those sort of expenses. Okay. Now you can see this one, the problem was this big deep ditch. Well, plus things like, you know, if you make it past the ditch, then you don't line up properly, and etc., etc. Okay. Has this guy been dragging this? Oh, okay. That's just where I originally did it. I thought for a minute there I'd maybe been dragging seed the whole time. Would not be good. Alright. Now, let's get this guy to turn back on. And let's head out. Should be working. Why is that not planting grass seed? Well, it is unfolded. It should be working. That's kind of strange. Well, according to the little buzzard thing there, it's working because it just told us we couldn't go too fast or we'd mess it up. Unfortunately, though, and as you can see, we're no longer getting the particle effect from seeding. But what I don't understand is why it's not showing up so that I can do a second row and see where I'm supposed to be. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Oh, I'm such a dummy. I haven't cultivated this field yet. I know, you're all sitting there going, oh my god, I thought this guy had figured the game out by now. Sorry, just getting ahead of myself. There we go, we'll park him off there. Pretend this sort of silliness just, you know, like never happened and stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hard to plant things and you haven't cultivated first. Yeah. See, I don't know if this trailer's an issue or not. I'll have to try her on another map. Ooh, we got a little tiny bit of wool. And let me know, guys. Do you want to see another run of Glamallure, or what do you think? Should we go a little bigger and try the veiled, whatever the heck it was there that I just did the review on? I'm so sorry to the authors of that map there, Big Boss Modding. But it's a tough name. You know, if you're a Canadian and, you know, names like that don't come up every day. Yeah, not at all. Alright. Well, I think I have this figured out. So I do. Zoom. This is a pretty heavy little cultivator, this thing. Which is kind of cool. You can feel it, I tell ya. Whoa. Yeah. The tractor's a little bit light in the front end. Just a little. Sure goes good though, eh? Yeehaw. It doesn't turn all that good. There we are. And splish splash. But of course this is Farming Simulator 2013. They don't do splish splash. There we go. And we're here. Lovely. Alright. Well, I'm going to do the drive around in circles until I'm nauseous thing, pulling this pretty little tool behind me. And next time I see you guys, well, you'll figure out how that worked out for me. And like I said, please leave a comment. Let me know. You want to see a redo of Glamallure, or shall we try that new map? I'm kind of leaning towards that as much as I love Glamallure. So, till next we meet though, take care of each other, folks, and nobody else is gonna. Please leave comments, leave a like, subscribe if you please could. I'd love my channel to grow. This has been Species7, and ciao for now.